Jake Paulers. We were talking and just found out some news from these three and Nick. Originally it was just like an offline conversation, like no cameras involved. But when I heard what happened, I was so distraught. I was so in shock. I was so disgusted that I needed to bring this situation to light so that anyone watching can learn from this, so that we can stop this kind of thing together as a community and simply build awareness around it so that this type of thing never happens again. And I hate to be like negative and like weird and like emotional or whatever, but this type of thing, like I said, is horrific. And so basically, and I'll let Meg tell the story and Erica and Anthony because they were involved with it, but the long story short of it is that Meg was assaulted.
Well, no fucking shit.
By a man last night who is in the same like community and space as us, and it's not like, if you guys see, like she literally has a bruise. I don't know if you can see on camera, like here, not to be like dramatic, but like she literally has a bruise on the side of the whole entire neck.
So I was out with friends last night and we saw someone that we recognized because he is in our same work. And I didn't really know whether or not it was him at first because he has a girlfriend and he was making out with this other girl that I knew wasn't his girlfriend. So at first I was confused, but then I realized it was definitely him. And we went about our night and I went to the restroom and got lost because I'd never been there before. And when I was leaving, he sort of clotheslined me and put their arm out in front of me and tried to like pull me into the place that they were, into his table. He like put his arm out and like went like this, and I was looking up at him and our faces were really close, and he sort of like was right here.
I feel like it was more extreme than
yeah.
just, I mean
look at the bruise. He literally like dragged me by my neck.
Meg said that you like lost your breath.
Yeah,
right?
like he knocked the wind out of me and like he dragged me by my neck
and
backwards.
He didn't know you, doesn't know you.
I've never met him before. I just know who he is because he's well known in our same community.
Space, yeah.
And I looked up at him and I realized immediately that it was Banks, and so I got away from him and went back to the people that I was with. Immediately texted Erica, immediately texted Tony and explained to them what was going on, freaking out, like didn't feel safe to go home.
And Meg, do you want to tell them like why this was so traumatic to you, like why it scared you so much?
I think the like biggest thing here is that it's one thing where it's like internet like random beef between like you and them and like chance or whatever, but when another human assaults another human for no reason at a
club,
at a night venue, like
but
it's
the thing is though, like it's not even like internet beef, like he doesn't even know
Meg.
who Meg is. Meg is behind the scenes. It's not like,
and it just like literally it just so happens that she is like my assistant and like works here. And so what's crazy about this is that if it wasn't her, this message would have never been spread. This type of thing could have like kept on happening. It could have like spiraled into a lot worse things. It just like it like sickens me, but I don't know if there's more to the story.
Why would anybody start beef with rice gum? He'll cook you up. Are you really?
If I make $60,000 in one day, I come here to my bed and I cry myself to sleep as a failure. $60,000 for me is a bad day. And I know your merch sales aren't, but if you are wearing his merch, that means you support